Hello again, Steve here. I was at an event last night and there was a question went around the room. What is the most important, crucial sense that we have? The guy who was putting forth the question, he said, we have like these five senses. If you could have one that's really acute, if you're going to lose the others, which would you choose? And funny thing of it is, one lady said, if I don't have any of them, if I lose any of them, kill me. But most people said, sense of sight, sense of smell, sense of touch, sense data, right? The physical senses. But I remember years ago, there was a guy I heard do a talk, and he asked everybody to name off the five senses, right? Or to name off the senses that we have. People went around, they said, sight, hearing, smell, taste, touch. I think that's the five. And then he goes, keep going, there's more. And we're all kind of baffled, right? And he goes, how about the sense of humor? Sense of humor. Actually, it's a funny thing, isn't it? Humor, if you look it up in its ancient origins, etymology, kind of is related to the word wet. And wet, when we're wet, we sense something. It either feels good or it doesn't feel good, or somewhere in between. And in fact, back in the old days, they used to have this way of judging character. They called it the four humors, right? I don't know them right now, but there's There's fire, there's blood, there's air. I don't know what else. Water, maybe. But it's a sense of immersion in something, or something that we're immersed in, or that's immersed in us. And in a way, if somebody comes into a room, we can see them, we might be able to hear them, might be able to smell them if they don't smell good or they smell good. But there could be something else. There's that, what is their humor, right? If they've got a good cheer, they're feeling downtrodden, we can sort of sense that. So my point was, if I could have nothing else, hopefully I would have an improved sense of humor, because mine's pretty dull at times. But I don't know, sense of humor. It's one of those things that's, we always love in somebody else. Somebody has a good sense of humor. I mean, people line up to go see comedians, right? To see their jokes and to make them laugh. There's something about this hyperventilating together is almost euphoria. It's almost orgasmic, right? This sense, this other sense. And perhaps there's more too, but sense of humor. I don't think it's hard to connect that with quality of life. So what can we do? I think that, what can we do to improve it? Okay, so there's one way that I just thought of, so that maybe sounds kind of crazy, but one of the benefits that I understand comes from a sense of humor is the tendency to laugh. A good sense of humor, funny sense of humor. And laughter seems to have a lot of benefits. It has cardiovascular benefits, and it works the upper body, the abdomen, and it certainly, laughter and smiles gains us greater appreciation from others, the tribe. There's more like a connection. People like somebody with a good sense of humor. But one of the things I went to one time, it's just a wild thought off the top of my head, but it was really weird, but it was cool, which was laughter yoga. I don't know if you've ever gone to laughter yoga, but this helps us with probably our ability to laugh. And my goodness, there was a bunch of strangers in there, about 20 of us in a room. At first, nobody knew each other, and it was all kind of uneasy. And this lady who led us through the laughter yoga got us all laughing. And once she got us all laughing, she kept us laughing at silliest things. And by the end of it, I don't know if you've ever remember being in stitches from laughter. Well, my goodness, the next day I could feel it in my gut like I'd done 100 sit-ups. It was amazing, really. And so that's one little benefit, the workout that can come from it. And it was just great fun. It was great fun. So I think humor can be great fun. great fun can improve the quality of our lives, I would say. Once again, Steve here, just sharing a few thoughts out on the road. And today's thought, sense of humor. Could add that as the 6th sense, or maybe the 100th sense if there's other senses. But I think it's a valuable one for us all to foster, encourage, and attempt to maintain, in spite of all our other senses starting to dwindle a little bit. If we can keep that sense of humor up, we've got a quality of life which is worth living for. All the best, folks. Talk again soon.